Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are doing Foundation Frenzy. So today I am doing a first impression on the YSL All Hours foundation. I know this has been out for a little while now, so it's not exactly a new foundation, but I did want to, try and cover all the bases. I've got an entire drawer of foundations that I've been putting off doing reviews on because I wanted to do something like this Foundation Frenzy thing. So yeah, I do have the Sephora page up for this foundation, so let's read the claims of it because I don't have the box anymore, unfortunately. So I do have mine in the shade BR10 Porcelain, which based on the color shade, it says that is a fair with neutral undertones. This is the shade that I have in the YSL Fusion Ink Foundation, which is one of my favorite luxury foundations. So yeah, this guy retails for $58, so he is a little bit on the pricier side. Again, Tom Ford and all those are going to be way more than $58, but this currently has 909 reviews and has an average of 4.3 out of 5 stars. So I'd say the majority of these are 5 and 4 star reviews. There's only about 100 that are under 3 stars. So let's get into what this is. It says it's full coverage. It is for normal, combination, oily skin, so all skin types, except for dry, which right now I'm not too dry. I'm on the normal side, so I should be good. It is a matte finish, and it says it's 24-hour full coverage foundation that instantly blurs pores and fine lines and provides uninterrupted, flawless wear that looks and feels just applied all day. I will say right now it is 2:15 p.m. when I'm starting this video, so I'm probably only going to keep it on for about 8, maybe 9 hours tops. I'm not quite sure at this point. So I'm not going to be wearing it for 24 hours. I kind of wish I could, but I've got a lot of these videos to film and I got to get them going. So yeah, it says it won't cake, flake, or fade. Transfer proof, oil free, and non-pore clogging, stands up to meltdowns. Okay guys, so let's swatch some foundations. First we have the YSL All Hours foundation in the shade BR10 Porcelain. Next to it is the YSL Fusion Ink foundation in the shade B10 Porcelain. The next one over is the Lancome Teint Idéal Ultra, one of my holy grail foundations, in the shade 100 Ivoire N. Next to it is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation in Porcelain. The next one over is the Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation in Fair Beige. The Too Faced, what is this? The Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte foundation in the shade Snow. And then finally on the end, the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in 110 Porcelain. I will say this, what I do like about this packaging, first off, it is very sleek. It's a glass bottle. It's got the typical YSL looking packaging. I love that this is a pump. The one thing that drives me absolutely crazy about the Fusion Ink foundation, I should just keep it out of the drawer, is that it doesn't have that. It's got a little cap here that you twist off, and then it's got like a paddle, you see? Now I will say this, looking at this bottle versus this bottle, this shade is definitely lighter than the one that's in here. Not by much, but it is lighter. So I'm, curious. I haven't done any of my makeup right now. I am, however, going to grab my primer. It's in here. Sorry guys, new foundation, new setup. I'm a little all over the place. Oh, it's in here. It's in my to-go bag. I'm going to be priming with this. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. This was featured in my April favorites. If you guys didn't see that, I'll, link it up there. I'm going to go ahead and prime really quick. On my left side, I think I'm going to use a sponge. On the right side, I'm going to use my brush. So let's take a little bit of this. I'm going to shake it a bit. This does have a 12-month expiration date. Let's see. See how well I can get. Okay, I'm taking out about 2 pumps. I'm going to start by dotting this all over one side of my face just because that is typically how I apply foundation. So that's about average amount that I put on one side of my face. By the way, I'm using the Real Technique sponge today. I kind of bounce around with my sponges, so this just happens to be my current one. A little dark, actually. It doesn't really look that way on camera, but believe me, in person, this is just a hair bit. It makes me look like I've kind of got a tan going on. Not much, but enough of a tan that I can notice. I don't hate the finish. I will say though, this is definitely not full coverage. Let me just zoom y'all in really quick. There we go. You can see all my freckles are still coming through. You can see my redness. So I'm definitely gonna have to try building this up for sure. It does have a very nice even finish. Sponge only absorbs so much product. I'm just gonna stay kind of zoomed in here for a minute. Okay, let's go ahead and do the other side of my face. I will say that this has not dried down on my hand in any way, so at least we know that it doesn't do that too quickly. Okay. Now on this side, like I said, I'm going to take that IT Cosmetics brush. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit more so my whole head's in frame. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and take this guy. Just start buffing him in. Yeah, this shade is definitely not a match for me. This is... Ooh, look at that line. This is definitely too dark. Not a perfect match. I mean, I could definitely pull it off easily, but it's definitely not a true match for me. I am very fair with more pinky undertones, so I mean, I'm okay with wearing the neutral ones because they're usually not that far off, but still. So I'm definitely saying this is not full coverage. The redness on this mole I have right here and the color on that mole there are not bad. I would say this is probably about a medium coverage going off of my freckles and the coverage on my freckles. So I'm going to go ahead and take, well, so if I had to compare right now these two sides of my face in person, I'd say maybe because of the sponge, but this side is much more glowy than this side. In person, the lights are obviously making me look a little bit more glowy, but just curious. There is nothing coming off on my finger, so it is not transferring. So that part is true. I'm gonna see if I can build up the coverage, especially on my cheeks. I think my forehead looks pretty good. Like I said, I've got some texture going on my forehead, so it's not looking the best right now. I don't think brush versus sponge that either side looks too different. I just think I do end up preferring the finish of the brush side a little bit better than the sponge on this one. That's just me. But I feel like with matte foundation, that tends to be how I feel. And of course, I'm avoiding right up under my eye because I'm going to be concealing. Yeah, this is definitely way too dark. I'm going to go stand out on my porch in a little bit. I mean, it's kind of cloudy outside. It's raining right now. But I'm going to stand outside so you guys can see what this looks like in natural cloudy lighting because, guys, this is not a good color match. So far, I have no complaints. It is already starting to settle kind of into my lines here. Oh my god, my texture on my forehead really is insane. So right now, again, still really liking this foundation. So I'm going to finish doing the rest of my face. I'm doing very simple natural makeup today, and I'll be right back to check in with you guys. Okay, guys, so my foundation is all done. My whole face is done. It's about 2:30 now. So my plan for the day is to run out some errands, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to check in with you guys hopefully 2 more times. One kind of around the midway point of the day, and then one at the very end before I take all this off, obviously. Right now, I have to say, it looks a lot better on camera than it does in person, in my opinion. It's definitely too dark. It's oxidized. I don't know how well y'all can see that line, but this is definitely not my foundation color, to say the least. So let me just really quickly... I just feel like I really look aged. Like, I feel like I look a lot older. It's definitely starting to settle into some lines up here. So, yeah. I don't know. I'll check in with you guys in natural light in just a second. Hey guys, so currently filming some footage. Definitely too dark, for sure. Yeah. Hey guys, so I am here for the 4-hour check-in. Yep, so this has been on for about a little more than 4 hours now. So I think the shade is definitely too dark, and when I was out running my errands, I was checking, you know, in my, what is that, the fold down visor mirror in my car, and I was like, it's not horribly dark, but I mean, there's still a patch line going on around here that you guys can definitely see. So obviously it is a hair bit too dark. The camera is obviously, hello, that just corrected itself, didn't it? The camera is obviously making it look a little bit better. I'd say the actual state of the foundation itself has not changed. The foundation itself hasn't broken down anywhere. It hasn't transferred, but again, I did set it with a powder just to be on the safe side. The only thing I've done has been to, you know, like touch my hairline. So, I mean, I think it's doing pretty good. I did on accident like straight up go like that earlier to wipe my nose, but you know, it could look way worse. I do feel like it's worn better throughout the day than it looked when I first put it on. But it is kind of settling into my forehead and all my expression lines. But other than that, it's doing pretty good for the most part. So yeah, for now, I think I'm gonna still label it as a thumbs up, but we'll have to see how it's looking at the end of 8 hours. Hey guys, so it is, where's my phone? It's 10:32. This has been on for 8 hours now. I'm chilling in bed, going through some stuff, and I'm hanging here with Addie Cat. So the foundation is okay. I think it's settled a little bit too far into some of the lines on my face. Obviously it could have been worse. I mean, I've been doing this, but I mean, to be honest, it didn't darken at all past the point where it was already slightly too dark for me anyway. It doesn't look any worse than it did at the 4-hour mark, or even right after it kind of warmed up to my skin at about the half-hour mark. So I even had this little guy rubbing all over me earlier, and I'm still good. Look at the little face. Thank you. So basically, I think I'm gonna call this foundation pretty good. Obviously, I'm gonna have to try it out with some of my other primers that I like to use. Dude, your whiskers are tickling me. Hold on. Oh. But I think for now, I'm gonna label it as a win. I mean, it could be worse. It could be worse. It could definitely be worse. It's not mind-blowing at this point, but I don't hate it. So my under eyes have creased horribly, and I look like I haven't slept for some reason. Huh, that's interesting. I am exhausted though, so. Atticus is tired. I'm tired. I think it's time to wrap this one up. So obviously in the whole, I'm gonna do some kind of a follow-up video to this whole foundation frenzy thing, and I will bring, what? You are so freaking cute. I will do a follow-up video of some kind for all of this, so we'll find out then if I've tried it out more, mixed it with anything, tried it with anything. Your little purr just kills me every time. But yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. As always, be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and also be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell below so that way you don't miss any of my future videos. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next foundation video. Bye!